Acknowledging the current state of affairs, which is not too good to say the least. We see rates of stress, unhappiness, suicide going through the roof, and it is accelerating exceptionally in the last 10 years, especially among young people and men and boys in particular. Men take their own lives at 4 times the rate of women. That is 5 men per day on average, and that is concerning. This week is Mental Health Week, and the organizers behind the initiative asked the following question: how can we turn the mental health challenge around and create a positive environment in men's and boys' lives? I'd like to take this opportunity and share with you some of the things that have helped me personally. For years, my mind disturbed me big time. Fortunately, I learned to recognize there are certain things within my control, certain things that I can do to be less disturbed, to be more steady and stable, and act with calmness and clarity. I'm a social scientist at Griffith University, and I've been digging deeply to find ways to improve our mental health. However, I do have a disclaimer. I'm not a health professional. I don't diagnose. I don't attempt to cure mental illnesses. All I do is combine my experiences with some of the best practices to help you become healthier and happier. I would encourage anyone experiencing mental health issues to contact a GP or a mental health practitioner. All right, there's a few things we can do. Number 1, movement. Exercise. Get outside, take walks, be in nature, breathe in the fresh air. And when you're taking care of your body, your mental health improves as well. Number 2, be kind. Kindness has a fundamental impact on others, just as the absence of kindness can radically impact others. Number 3, practice breath work. Deep breathing exercises improve the cardiovascular system, the respiratory system, and the autonomic nervous system, helping you to feel relaxed and steady after the practice. Number 4, practice mindfulness, an ancient practice that's making a comeback, helping you to find mental clarity and act in ways that lead to brilliant outcomes. Number 3 and 4 go well together, so please allow me to guide you through a quick session of each. First, a breathwork session. I'll break it down in parts, and once you've mastered this, you can implement this breathing in your daily life. Sit comfortably with your back supported, and perhaps you can softly close your eyes. Place your hands on your abdomen, and as you inhale, your belly expands. And as you exhale, your belly button comes back towards the spine. So inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly button comes back towards the spine. Do this a few times at your own pace. Just make sure you breathe in into that lower region of the lungs. Now place your hands on your lower ribs, perhaps with your fingertips touching. And as you inhale, your ribs expand to each side of the room. And as you inhale, the fingertips separate slightly. And when you exhale, the fingertips might touch again. So it's about broadening here. So inhale, broaden the rib cage. And then exhale, and the ribs come back towards each other. And do this a few times at your own pace. Place your hands on your collarbone, perhaps with your thumbs tucked under your armpit. And as you inhale, you broaden the chest and broaden the shoulders. And as you exhale, your chest comes down again. So it's not about lifting so much, it's about broadening the chest here. Inhale, broad chest, broad shoulders. Exhale. Now we'll combine all these regions, all these areas of the lungs into one complete breathing. Place one hand on your collarbone and one hand on your belly. And as you inhale into the belly, up into the lower ribs, all the way up into the chest. And as you exhale from the chest, lower ribs, abdomen. It's like you're filling up a glass of water, starting from the bottom, abdomen, lower ribs, chest. And then exhale from the chest, lower ribs, abdomen, and push all the air out, all the way down, and then inhale from the bottom into the top. And do this a few times at your own pace. Now, the reason we are combining these three areas of the lungs is to engage the full lung capacity, which helps us to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps us to feel relaxed and steady. You can now open your eyes. It is recommended we use this breathing pattern multiple times a day. And to make this breathing a habit, we can use a technique called habit stacking. We just identify a behavior that we do every day, and before or after that behavior, we can add this new habit. This breathing works really well as a transition between tasks. For example, before you sit down at your desk to work, you could close your eyes, breathe consciously for 2 minutes, and then start working. Number 4, mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness usually refers to moment-to-moment awareness. However, the most important thing about mindfulness is to realize that you can actually step back. Mindfulness means to become aware that I don't have to follow my mind. I don't have to embrace everything that's going on in it as if it's this absolute truth. Real mindfulness is that you take a time out when you notice that you're losing control and you're heading into a direction that is harmful. You smash the pause button and you say, nope, I won't do this right now. And you take a step outside and take a walk and count to 100 or do some deep breathing exercises or engage in meditation. And in that way, you can get yourself in a stable and steady mind state and deal with situations with calmness and clarity. Mindfulness should help us in our life to seek better outcomes. So when I'm upset or I'm losing the plot, I should ask myself, is this really going to help me what I want? Is this going to lead to a good outcome? Is it really going to help? That is challenging because our mind is pulling us left, right, and center. One way to practice mindfulness meditation is by practicing what is called the silent witness technique. Allow me to guide you through it. Sit comfortably with your back supported. Close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath. Draw your mind away from all other thoughts and focus on the feeling of the breath as it enters and leaves your body. Let your breath become slower and deeper, and then become aware of how your body is breathing automatically. Observe it in a detached way. Say to yourself, I'm watching my body breathe. I'm not the legs, I'm not the arms, the abdomen, nor am I the body. I am an observer, distinct from my body. Feel the inward breath rejuvenating the body, and feel the outward breath relaxing and releasing tension from the body. Feel your entire body relax with each outward breath. Now, become aware of your mind. Become aware of how you, the self, are distinct from the thinking process. Experience how you can watch the mind as an observer, simply watching the passing flow of thoughts, feelings, and images. You don't react. You are separate and detached from the mind. Say to yourself, I make no effort to think, but thoughts come automatically. I'm watching the thoughts flow through my mind, but I am aloof from them. I am the silent witness of my mind's activities. I am the self, different from the mind and the body. Now we've come to the end of this meditation, and you can open your eyes. It is recommended to regularly practice mindfulness meditation because it helps you to think with clarity and see whether something is in your best interest or in the best interest of the other person. And you are able to step away from confrontation or extreme situations, and you can act with kindness. Back to point 2. Consider performing one random act of kindness every day. As I said, it could be something really easy, such as holding the door, helping someone cross the road, carry something, smile to someone you pass on the street, or send a thank you note to someone who has, done something for you, helped you in some way. The little things make a difference. If you like this video, comment, like, subscribe below. If you have a friend that is going through a rough time, please share this video with them and hopefully it can be of some benefit. Thank you for your time and take care.